Yo, what is going on, guys? As you guys see the title, pretty tragic day. I lost my funded account yesterday, my first ever funded account, and it kind of goes hand in hand because this has also been the first YouTube video in about 2 weeks. Now that I'm realizing I've not posted a trade recap, so that's honestly another reason that I should probably remember, just for personal. But yeah, I just kind of lost. I lost my funded account yesterday, guys. I want to go over tips for you guys that personally affected me and how I lost it, and you guys can it'll help you avoid it. So first things first is right when I passed that funded account, I told you guys on that last video that it was time for me to lock in and really follow my rules and do all that, and I did. So the first day, I was following. I didn't even actually trade the first day I had my account because there was high impact news, and that was the first good habit. I wasn't even trading high impact news because that's just there's more risk of me losing. Um, the next day, I had my first winning day on the fund account for $357. All right, and then after I had that first winning day, I started to get comfortable, and that's exactly what killed me right there. Comfortable, being comfortable, that just cooked me because I got comfortable. I started like, oh, this is easy. Like, I just got to take one trade every day and I'll get a payout. Um, that also is what led me to it. I was chasing payouts. Okay, I was chasing trades. I was entering way too early trying to chase a trade, and I would just hit my daily loss limit. So I had my daily loss limit set at 500, and sometimes I would lose $100, say 100, $200, and I'd be like, oh, like I'd rather like either hit my daily loss limit for the day with a chance of me making the negative, like making the loss back plus more, and just going in on a random trade that really didn't make sense. I was just taking it to take it, and what that kind of caused me to do was just completely lose the account, hit my daily loss limit almost every day. I was able to keep that account for around 2 weeks, and you know, I mean, it's a learning experience. So I'm not mad at myself at all. I definitely learned a lot from it. Look, you like this angle. It's a lot more professional. I learned a lot from it, and it's just a learning experience. It has to happen to everybody. But that was the main thing. Okay, I had my first winning day, and that got me comfortable. Once I got comfortable, I started chasing payouts. Okay, I started being very emotional and not even actually following my rules. Um, and getting in way too early. That's something that has happened even today on my evaluation that I got, because I got a new evaluation today and I got in too early. I did like do something better. Okay, so one thing that was happening whenever I would trade off of an SMT divergence, what I noticed, the first SMT would always run to my stop loss and then go to my take profit. So today on my evaluation, I put my stop. I took like the long position, like not like an actual long position, but just like the green and red thing on the charts, and I put it where I usually would enter, and I seen it went into a little bit of profit, and then ran to my stop loss. This is where I went wrong. Right when it ran to my stop loss, I bought in. Okay, I was like, oh yeah, this is where it's gonna reverse. That's what I did wrong. I bought in, took $1,000 loss because we came into a fair value gap and just fucking shot down. Price literally just, I lost $1,000 right there. And then I got in another entry, um, and I lost $600, but it ran to my take profit. So if I would have just waited because I did right, okay. When I got stopped out, it did run to my TP, but it did a little bit of, price. Um, price did its thing. It developed. Price developed for a little bit, and then it ran to my take profit, and it wasn't even a huge take profit. Okay, that's another thing. Today, I was bullish on the day, but TGR's trade recap, he was bearish. Now I see why, and I should have seen that too. I did see it, but I changed my bias. Okay, I was bullish going into the day, and I seen that we had a high time frame bearish SMT, but I still wanted to be bullish. Okay, that's another thing that made me lose my funded account. I was just doing what I wanted the market to do. I was not trading what the market was actually doing. And that is what honestly cooks people. So I'm not mad at myself. this is a learning experience. Like I said, I've learned a lot of lessons from this. Now, today I had a call with the TJR mentorship, okay, an onboarding call, and I think I'm gonna do it. Um, it's a $4,000 investment for a 2 month program, and I mean, it's a lot of money. Don't get me wrong, but I honestly think it will help me. When I lose, there's one-on-one coaches in there that I can ask, yo, what did I do wrong here? What can I do better? There's 3 live calls a day, which he was telling me. So I honestly want to make the investment. I don't have $4,000 right now, but I'm going window washing tomorrow, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, and I'm gonna see if I can make enough money, or at least have like 2-3 thousand to spend on it, and then I'll put it towards the mentorship. Um, but yeah, I honestly want to just make this video to help you guys. Okay, if you guys might be having problems, um, tips that will help you. And I think the reason I'm not mad is because this had to happen. Okay, if this didn't happen, I would have never learned. If I would have taken a payout from me doing this, I would have continued to do it, and I probably would have taken an even bigger loss or have had a even bigger mental hit. Um, so I'm glad that this happened because this is a big learning experience, and like I said, it had to happen. I was gonna learn one way or another that it does not work this way. And I thought that 4 months of me blowing past evaluations, not even being able to get to a funded account, was my time to learn. But it is honestly, I wouldn't want to say completely different when you get onto a funded account, but it definitely is because you don't have that 50,000, it's just that 2,000. So you only have that $2,000 loss limit. And that's like it's the same thing on the valuation, but it only shows the 2,000. It doesn't show 50,000. And then yeah, so that's pretty much honestly the whole of this video. Um, I'm gonna see if I can make the investment on TGR's bootcamp. Um, but yeah, I just wanted to kind of give you guys some tips, see if it will help you guys, and things that I will be doing better. That is another thing. I was not posting trade recaps, as you guys can see if you guys are subscribed to me. I've not posted a trade recap, and let me check here. I have not posted a trade recap since 2 weeks ago, and that was on um, my evaluation. So that's another thing. I was not posting trade recaps because I knew myself. This is not a good trade. Like, why? If I posted even the loss, because I post the loss as you guys see, even if I post a loss, it's a horrible loss to take because I was not following my rules. So that's another thing. I will be posting trade recaps every single day I trade from now on. Helps me stay accountable and helps you guys hold me accountable. So that is the end of this video. I hope you guys can take something from it. I definitely did. And it's all a learning experience. So if you're in a tough spot right now, guys, it has to happen. Everything in life happens for a reason. I believe that this was a very big thing to happen in my life for a reason, though. Because now I will be able to come back and actually, be profitable. I think what I'm doing, not even I think, what I'm doing for the rest of this week is I'm paper trading. I want to paper trade for the rest of this week just to gain some confidence back on my strategy, and then I will take it into another evaluation. Okay. If I can prove to myself, because when I'm paper trading, there's no reason for me to fucking take entries early, or do anything greedy because what's the benefit from it? It's just for fun. You know what I mean? So, damn, my skin looking clear though. What the fuck? But yeah, guys, that's the end of this video. Hope you guys took some shit from this. And yeah, I will see you guys on the next trade recap because I will be posting those every single day I trade. But yeah, we'll see you guys.